Hi, I'm John with White Survey, and today I'm going to be talking about FEMA floodplain maps and some of the easiest ways you can find to go ahead and download a map for your property.
This is the easiest way to go ahead and search and find out if your property is in a floodplain, maybe to do some research on a property to see if it is before buying it, and it's free to the public. Anybody can use it. So we're going to start just by using our friend Google and doing a search for FEMA flood map viewer. There it is. And the one that we want is this ArcGIS Online, which has the FEMA's National Flood Hazard Viewer. Very simple to use. So we go to the website and it pops up with a map of the United States, and you can see all of the red spots showing where FEMA maps are produced and where you can get information from. So the easiest thing is just to type in an address, and we'll use our address from the office. There it is, showing up already. Alright, there's our office right there, and this is the FEMA flood map, and there's a lot of information in here. This unshaded area here with nothing is basically that, no floodplain. This light brown area shaded, this is the FEMA 500-year floodplain, usually referred to as the FEMA Zone X shaded. And then we get into these areas of blue. I want to move over here a little bit. So this Zone AE is the area of the 100-year floodplain. And then this one here with the red stripes on it is the Zone AE, the 100-year, but it's the flowway. It's the part at which the water's actually moving. And come back over here to our office. That's what we've got behind us. This is Mingo Creek Channel, and all of the floodplain is basically contained within that channel. So you can see where your floodplain is. Now if you want to get a map, we have this print tool over here on the left. We've got a little button here that will go ahead and allow us to come over here and drop a pin on the map. We'll come back to our print tool. You can print different sizes. You can print the whole firm map. This is just a small piece of it, so unless you want a real big map that a lot of times has very little detail and you can't see anything, we usually stick with a firm map. It will put a bunch of information on an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. Print it out in a PDF. We go here, we tell it to run, and FEMA does this little thing in the background. And we get an output file. We click on that. Here is a FEMA format. This is produced right from their website. You'll see these in elevation certificates. You'll see these in reports on flooding at a property. And there's our little pin showing the site. We're in the 500 year, and you can see this Zone AE floodway running down behind us. And that's how easy it is to go ahead and make a flood map of your property.